Now, Mr. FX, but if you could just start with your story and how bad things were for you, because you didn't start out dominating Forex like that. I mean, I know you struggled for a long time until you figured out some of the secrets and the strategies that you're actually going to be sharing with everyone on this webinar here in a second. So if you could just start with your backstory, that would be great. Go ahead and take it away.
I probably would have never gotten involved in Forex. Look at this technology here. This is how I learned Forex, looking at something like this. Stochastics to MACD, okay? That's how I learned, and I lost so much money, folks. First 2-3 years, I was losing my trades every single time. So, for example, let me tell you, right off the bat, this right here stands for moving average. Then we got daily trend, weekly trend, monthly trend, down, then the trend. This trend is current trend right now, and I can sort this chart based upon this column, and these symbols you see is a euro yen, euro dollar, dollar CAD. The list goes on. These are top 12 major pairs. As you can see, there's only 12 of them that I got to worry about. In stock market, you got to worry about 6,000 different symbols. So for you to know which ones are going to really make a move throughout the day, it's almost like playing bullseye in the dark. You really don't know how far it's going to go, where it's going to land. So with us, there is no guessing game. Pound dollar is right here, and you can see right now it's negative, and then there was a positive here too, but overall it's been positive. The market has slowed down already, so this is a live chart. So as you can see right now the weekly on a pound dollar is kind of semi-strong, 54. Just imagine 0 to 100, okay? And target zone is up. So it's telling us to think about the long side. So as I bring in my chart here, this is what happened today. At 9:30 New York open, right there, it went green and then look back. Right now it's still moving, 52.84. After 11 o'clock on the East Coast time, everybody's getting ready to go to lunch. So after that, they're closing out, waiting for the Asian market to open. So right there was a total move of 170 pips. Pips stands for price in position. And each pip, for me as I trade, typically from $50 to $100 a piece per pip. And so there was a total profit of $8,500 from 8:30 in the morning. That total move was close to about 2.5, almost 3 hours right there. About 3-hour run. That's not bad of an income for a 3-hour run, isn't it? Now, some folks make more than that. Some folks make less than that. Some folks, they'll go maybe $10 per pip. They will just give you $1,700 for 3 hours of work. Some will just go ahead and trade $2 a pip. You make $340 in 3 hours. So you tell me what kind of job that you can find to bring you $340. So you divide that by 3, and that would equal to $113 per hour. You can't beat that kind of a work, is it? Now, so we don't trade by the charts, by the way. I'm just showing it to you so that we have an idea. You notice the colors are changing here. This is all, it's called range position. As soon as it broke through this trend line that I drew in, you can't deny this move, all right? So now we got 12 major pairs going in simultaneously. They're all battling it out. And at the same time, as a weekly narrow range, NR7s are the ones that's going to actually have a breakaway. That means these are the ones I'm going to focus for the next 2-3 days. NR7 is getting ready to break out. So one of them is a pound dollar. Ready to break out is Aussie dollar. Looks like it's all red here. So I figure Aussie dollar is going to go short, meaning down. It did. It went down. Boom. Literally tells you what part of the lake you want to go fishing at. Is this intensive or what? Pretty elaborate. This is an index system. No one else in the United States or the world has what we have. These are synthetic indexes that we use: dollars, yen, euro, pound, franc, CAD, Kiwi for New Zealand, then Aussie for Australian dollar. So as you can see right here, this one made a progress up. Yen got strong. At the same time, New Zealand got weak. What does that mean? That means New Zealand yen went short, meaning down. So if I bring in the chart of New Zealand yen, it would be going down, and it did right there. I'm showing it to you now. Almost everybody in the world have this kind of a chart, folks. But look at it. After it went up from here, a lot of traders, they sell it when the line drops. It turns red as soon as, look at that. If you can't trade this and make money, you might as well just go ahead and give it all up, because this system is so easy. But at the same time, even for me, I can call the shots just by looking at this right now and go, hey, that's a euro yen trade or euro CAD trade. Euro is green and CAD is red, so that means euro CAD is going to be a GR position, which means going up. So as I change this to euro CAD, it should be up. Look at that, nice and steady upward move. That's close to about 13700, 13800 even, here to there. And let me zoom out. Look at that move, guys. Look at that. It just kind of like floated here, and floated right there. And when it broke, look how nicely green it has become. Even here, you can close it out and just make it 50 points and get out, of course. Okay, this was London Open. Then after that, US Open. It kicked up again, went up another 50 points. So this index system in itself is very complicated looking, isn't it? But it's very simple when you get my FX source code. It's very simple. We got another one here, strong Swiss. Another week is an Aussie. So we get a Aussie Swiss, 90 pips right there. And it continue for a few more, total of 100 points. These charts look complicated. I can break it down in 30 minutes. You'll know exactly why I'm calling the shots like this. Like here, I knew even using Fibonacci retracements, I knew that was going to go down from bouncing from here to there, 50%, 62% retracement. Then it goes down to a first target, second target, and to the third extension target, dropping down to 8270 all the way from 8370. So that's an exact 100 points right there. That is one day. That's a one full day of move. So if you can make 100 pips, let's put that 100 pips right there, for example, and your cost per pip, if you have maybe a couple $1,000 you want to just deposit into your bank account, you know, you can go and play upwards of $10 per pip. You made yourself $1,000 this morning, $1,000. That's with the risk. And what I usually do is I put a risk about maybe 20, 30 pips above. Like in this situation, since I went short, I will put a stop on it like on a previous high, which is about right here or maybe even here. I give a little bit more space. So from 83.74 to 83.53, that's about 20 pips stop. That is a $200 risk that I did today. $200 risk, and I made $8,000. Now, that's a ridiculous return on the money, isn't it? So that being said, folks, I don't know why some of you are trading stock market. Stock market leverage is 6 to 1, and Forex market is, instead of 6 to 1, go to 50 to 1 ratio, right? Showing you this because it is a very intelligent system. It literally gives you the colorization that you need, so that way I have the code to break these colors into something that you can totally understand and be able to go out fishing every single day. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you what area and what currency and what strong and what weakness currency that you need to be focusing on. And so when you see that, you'll be in for a big surprise. For example, I'm going to show you one more thing. Look at this. This right here is sweet. Look at it. You always want to find the currency that has separate colors. You want the green and you want the red. You don't want to trade green and a green. Okay? When you trade green and a green, this is what happens. Pound Swiss, for example. Let me go ahead and get the pound Swiss in there. It's going to be confusing. It's confusing. You don't even know which way is going out, which way is going down. So if you want to focus on something that has separate colors on it, for example, pound New Zealand. Go New Zealand. There we go. Pound New Zealand. Look. It made a nice progress, just shot straight up. That's what I'm talking about. I will teach you exactly what part of the lake you're going to be going fishing in. This is magic. This is all currencies right there on the left. It tells you Kiwi, Aussie, Yen, CAD, Franc, Pound, Euro, and a dollar. It's not the software that's going to help you to win the game. It's my code. Been trading for nearly 16 years. A lot of late nights. Look at that. A lot of regular traders will say, hey, let's draw the trend lines. They go for the trend break. But in our system, what we do is we just put in our colorization system. It goes green right there, nice and clean. At the same time, you got a 5-minute chart right there. We can change that to 5 hour, which is a range chart. about 9:30. That's when the market opened, about right here. Look at that. It went green. You buy it up on a green, and you just let it go. Let the sun do its work. There's no red here, so why get out? Stay in your trade. Keep on going. 100 pips later, it changes. So right there, you had like 11 o'clock is about the time when I stopped trading.
Here's our quick disclaimer. Folks, obviously the income examples we're showing you on this webinar are extraordinary. The income claims presented are not intended to serve as a guarantee of income. In the Forex market, there's a risk you could lose money. We do not guarantee that you will make money. This is a required disclaimer by the FTC. So now that we got that out of the way, and if you see a button below this video, that means you can get immediate access to the FX source code now. Go ahead, click on it. It'll open up in a new window and you can start filling out your information and get started immediately. You're going to discover how to avoid getting killed by the sharks in the Forex market. You're going to be able to avoid the sharks and find the fish. Now, while you're going ahead and enrolling in the FX source code now, don't worry, the button will open up in a new window and you can fill it out and still listen to this at the same time. But while you're going ahead and enrolling, I want to kick things back over to Mr. FX and hear what advice you have for people watching this webinar right now.
Don't give up on this. This could be, take a leap of faith, because as you see this demonstration, this is not a joke, folks, right? You've seen some great information. Forex market, the biggest market in the world. Why would you want to mess around with the 6,000 symbols in the stock market? It's like going out into a race course. Why are you driving a go-kart? That's what you're doing in the stock market. That switch means the colorization of your chart package will totally change. It's a stealth technology. I mean, our version is getting updated every 2 weeks. My FX source code is where it's at. But without my code, it won't work. I've gone through hell and back in the last 16 years for this foreign currency business. Don't wait, folks. Why are you waiting?
Now, I want to go ahead and bring some of the people on the line that just became a founding member of the FX source code. Congratulations, by the way, to everyone who just joined us. I can see there's a ton of people that just came in. But if you're interested in coming on the line and just sharing a reason or two, maybe why you got the FX source code, just go ahead and type in the chat box below, say you're interested in coming out. I'll go ahead and bring you on in just a second. So let me go ahead and look at the chat box here. Let's see, Reggie. I'm going to go ahead and bring you out on the line here. Make sure your microphone's up and ready. I'm going to unmute you here. Hey, Reggie, you're on the webinar. Where are you from, Reggie?
I'm from Montreal, Quebec.
Awesome. Canada in the house.
Yeah.
Hey, so congratulations on becoming a founding member of the FX source code. What made you buy?
Basically the simplicity of what it offered, you know. The fact that I would actually have like a fighting chance in the crazy market called FX, you know.
Yeah,
really,
absolutely.
it really attracted me to give it a shot. And the more I got into it, the more I realized that it really fit my personality type. And it's a guy that I don't like to deal with like MLM stuff and people flaking on you. And I think that with the FX source code, you can really can really control your own destiny. And I don't know, it really fits my personality type, and it's something that's it's like one of the biggest, pretty much the biggest marketplace in the world, basically the FX marketplace. So I mean, I don't know. So I decided to just give it a shot and hope to make a lot of money with it.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, looking forward to talking with you more in the members area. And yeah, thanks for becoming a founding member. Oh, let's see who else we got here that just got in. Man, there's so many people to choose from that want to come out on the line. Here we go. Wayne, you are stoked that you just got the FX source code, man. I'm going to bring you out on the line. Wayne, are you there? You're live. Your mic is live.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Congratulations, man. Welcome to the inside. Where are you from?
Yeah. I'm actually from Dallas.
Okay.
Dallas, Texas.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm in Texas myself. We're neighbors. Awesome, man.
Sweet.
Hey, so Wayne, why did you buy?
The reason I bought, basically, look, I've checked out all kinds of other systems, and I was always like one step behind. But now, especially with the color trading aspect, I mean, I've researched everything in the color trading aspect, the way that everything just works together. It's just better than anything else. And now, I mean, I can be one step ahead.
Oh, you'll be more than one step ahead. You'll be 50 steps ahead. Man, I'm so pumped that you're in Texas, and I'm pumped that you just became a founding member of the FX Source Code. Thanks for coming on the line, Wayne.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Look forward to just getting out there and bringing in the money.
Oh, yeah, it's coming, man. We'll see you in the members area. Now, to everyone else who's already gotten in and still watching this webinar, thank you. And thank you for expressing interest to come out on the line and share why you bought the FX source code. Rather than having everybody come out and share why they bought the FX source code live on the line, if you could do me a favor and just type it in the chat box below so those that are on the edge and wanting to get in could just see the value and see the benefits that we have to offer. But if you could just type it in the chat box below, you don't have to go on a big detailed explanation, but just share one or two of the many reasons that you got the FX source code. But that way everybody can read the reasons why you made the decision while I'm going ahead and answering some of the questions that we have on the line. We have a few questions in the queue here. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them in the chat box. But the first question here is, are the 10 minutes up? Is the discount over? Well, obviously I didn't make it clear to everyone, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to officially start the 10 minutes right now. You literally have 10 minutes. Click the button below this video and get started right now. It'll open up in a new window. You can still listen to us, but go ahead and do that now because literally there's 9 minutes left. So Mr. FX, I want to see if there's anyone on the line here that's a member of the FX source code already. And I'm not talking about just getting in right now, but I'm talking about that's been in the game. Is there anyone on the line that's been in the system? Just go ahead and type in your chat box that you have. Okay, here we go. Mo! What's up, Mo? I like to call this guy Mo Money because every time I talk to him, it seems like he's always making money. Mo, what's going on, man? I'm going to go ahead and bring you out on the line if that's cool. If that's cool, just type yes in the chat box. Okay, awesome, man. I'm going to go ahead and unmute you here in just a second. And Mr. FX, if you don't mind interviewing Mo real quick, I'm going to go ahead and answer some of these questions in the chat box and come back on the line, answer a couple questions. So, Mo, what has your experience been so far with the FX source code?
Forex world kind of gets a little bit complicated, but Mr. FX system just made it simple and highly effective. He's a Forex magician. That's what I could only way to describe him. You know, he basically got like highly complicated info, right, and he simplified it to you. Like even a dummy can get it right, and he just, you know, he's a genius, man. He just like got that info simplified to you, so you can just like go on with your trading, go on with your life, and have like at least 90% of your trades successful.
Hey, can you share to the people as to how easy this system is when you start trading?
His system is so accurate, and I've personally used it, and I'm looking at my numbers right now from being 14 pips and -2, -10, minus a big number, -40, 50 pips, to something that I haven't seen before. It's all positive, all 40, +70, +50. It was unheard of. So I mean, I'm just like letting everybody know that this system is like so good, and nobody paid me to say the things. You know, it's all up to you guys. You know, you guys should try it, and I'm myself seeing some results that I've never seen before. And before those 3 months, I want to bring to your attention that there's been like 7 and 8 months before that I was just basically like a nomad. You know what I mean? Like going from one place to the other trying to find answers. And with his system, it was the best answers that I've ever got.
So let me ask you, what's the most important thing that you found out about this system that is really vital to you?
You're trying to make a decent living. You're not doing this for the kicks. But with Mr. FX's system, man, you are going to really make something happen. And I'm telling everybody, you're really going to make something happen, man. Because it works, and it's consistent. And just do me a favor. Just like let your fears, your doubts, your whatever it is, any adrenaline rush that you have there, or any pride, just like leave that aside and just follow his system step by step. All right, don't interfere in anything. Once he tells you what to do, just follow that, and you know, and it will work.
I got you. I appreciate that comment. Would you recommend this to everyone?
So, oh my God, absolutely.
There you go. Yeah,
Seriously.
let me
I
ask you.
mean,
I know you've been trading for at least the last 3 months. You've been successful, and did I hear right that you've start to gain some revenues for your friends as well because your friends came in and they've went to get involved, and you made some few bucks for them already, didn't you not?
yeah. I mean, just yesterday I had like 77 tips in one day. Come on, that's a lot. I mean, people close their daily trades after they make 10 pips and they're happy. And I'm talking about comfortably making 77 pips. That's ridiculous.
That is a crazy number, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
the
And
system.
and if you guys rolled to Mr. FX before going to what I went through, you know what I mean? Then good for you, because this just saved you like a huge trip of like trying to find solutions to this inconsistent forex world.
So it has a GPS method. It takes you where you want to go. So I'm so grateful that you've had a good, positive product experience, and now it sounds like you have changed your career because of that. Am I right?
Absolutely. You know what? At the end, you want to try the product. At the end, you got to know whether this is going to work or not. But I'm telling you, it is going to work.
Mo, I really appreciate your time. You're very candid, very honest. I appreciate that.
I'm a very transparent person. People can just like see through. I'll just like let them know what it is, and believe me. Because if I say, "Hey, this is a good thing," and it's bad, at the end, you got to know what I'm telling you right now. With this,
Let me take a couple more questions here. The only thing that we ask is that you actually take some action and put the software to use, actually trade and follow our advice. If you don't do anything at all, obviously you're not going to get any results. So all we ask is you just take some action and trade, and you'll see the returns come back to you, and you want to stay in forever because the amount of value is insane. We want to work with people that want to succeed. Mr. FX is actually at a point where he kind of wants to give back. He's already made all the money he really needs to make and doesn't need to make any more. That's kind of one of the reasons he's doing this. I talked to him, and he wants to give back. Okay, he's been trading and making money for his clients and himself for the last decade, but this is going to be awesome. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Here's what you need to do. Just click the button below this video right now. It'll open up in a new window, and fill out the form on the next page. And like I said, Forex happens fast. You got to take action. You got to strike while the iron's hot. And this is kind of a test. We want to work with people that want to work with us. Okay, this isn't a thing where you just get it and then we leave you hanging. We're actually going to work with you. We're going to have someone from our team contact you, and we're going to help you set it up. Okay, we have a support staff that's available 24/7. Now, they might get back to you instantly, but it's within like 24 business hours and stuff like that. But you don't even need really support because everything is laid out in the members area, and we show you exactly what to do. So we're literally holding your hand every step of the way. There's a phone number you can call on the support line as well. And we might even give you a call to welcome you. Mr. FX might call you, be honest. And I might call you, or you can call us. Go ahead and get in. I mean, this is the truth right here. It's the largest market in the world, okay? Here's one last question. I'm an experienced trader. Is this right for me? Okay, it doesn't really matter how much experience you have. I mean, if you don't charge 6 figures to talk with you, if you haven't managed millions and millions of dollars. So guys, 2 minutes left. This is your shot to get in. Mr. FX and I are so excited to start working with you. So 20 seconds left. I think I've answered most of the questions. There might be a few I haven't gotten to, but guys, let's be real. We'll answer your questions once you're in. Go ahead and click the button below right now. And I can't wait to see you. Guys, 1 minute left. This is it. Go ahead and get in. I mean, this is the truth right here. It's the largest market in the world, okay? Here's one last question. I'm an experienced trader. Is this right for me? Okay, it doesn't really matter how much experience you have. I mean, if you don't charge 6 figures to talk with you, if you haven't managed millions and millions of dollars, if you don't make millions right now on the Forex market, and even if you do, You want to get this because this is the next level. I mean, like I said, you saw in this earlier in this video, 663% returns. That's insane. And that's not even an impressive stuff. We haven't even shown you. So 20 seconds left, barely anything yet. We haven't even scratched the surface. So this is your shot to get in. Mr. FX and I are so excited to start working with you. 9, 8, 7. I'm not going to do the countdown, but here's the deal. Click the button now or you're going to be on the losing side.
All right, guys, so let's go ahead and discount this number way down because, 5 years ago, the pricing was, it started at $6,997, then we reduced it to $4,997. As you know, in a strategy of pricing it right to get everyone to purchase it, you always start high and go low, right? So the lowest number that we went down to was $2,997, and we had incredible signups that was 5 years ago. Now we're back. This is my last hurrah, guys. This is my last run that I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to retire. So if you're not going to purchase it now, it is your loss. It's sorry to hear that. Sorry that you're not ready to make a decision. If this is going to show you the map to the gold mine, you will definitely take up on it because for one, and not only that, the war room, it used to be $395 range. Now we reduced it to only $59 a month. I mean, that's a joke. I'm giving this away. I would just want to spread this technology all throughout the world. And 4% of the population are traders in stock market or foreign currency. 4%. So let's go ahead and share this with everyone. And at the same time, if you share, I will go ahead and make sure that you're going to be compensated on a monthly basis. So you will be compensated out of the $59. You will receive $10 out of that. So if you refer 10 people, that's $10 times 10 people. That's $100 a month just because you shared it with someone. What if it goes viral? It goes to 100,000 people. That's 100,000 times $10. Or how about if you have 1 million people sharing this message times $10? That's 1 million times $10. What is that? That's $10 million a month income. My gosh, this is a crazy scenario. I've never thought about this. I decided to add this up on it because I am so excited. This is a whole new paradigm shift in foreign currency and cryptocurrency trading. Let's take advantage of these guys, and I will be there every step of the way, all right? So if you're going to sign up now, welcome. Let's do this. If not, there's nothing I can do for you. All right, you take care of yourself. You have a good day. Bye-bye.
Now, Mr. FX and I look forward to helping take your wealth to entirely new levels than you ever thought possible. So I hope you enjoy it. I know you will, but not as much as you'll enjoy being a founding member of the FX Source Code. So this is it. You've reached the end of the webinar. It's decision time. Either you can join us and become a phenomenal Forex trader or get left behind and likely fail without Mr. FX's secret methods. So enroll right now. This is your last chance. Click the button below this video. Okay, we're literally going to be there with you. Like I said, you get access to the war room where you can access Mr. FX live. Everything's already back there in the members area that you're going to get immediate access to right after you click the button below and just get in. So Mr. FX signing off, and we can't wait to see you in the members area.